Yeah, you already know what it is, man. It's the kid Jahlil Beats rocking with Press Pause Productions, man. Bizzy Bahdee. Y'all know who run the city. Holla at me.
Hey everybody, it's Bizzy Bahdee and I'm here with Press Pause Production at the Tandem Studios in Philadelphia with their new artist, Bok. So thank you so much. He just finished a recording session. I'm so happy that you're able to take the time to sit and talk with us. So, I mean, how's everything going so far? And we'll get into all the nitty gritty questions. So.
Can I curse on this jump? Alright, well this shit look like Christmas. Can you hear me? Alright, cool. Yeah, this shit look like Christmas, man. It's just a blessing to be here, doing what I love to do, and we making it happen. You know what I mean?
Cool. So if you can kind of introduce yourself to people who don't know. So how long have you been rapping? I know you're new to Tandem. What made you pick Tandem? Just a little bit of background, and then we can get into the music.
Alright. Well, my name Bok Nero. I've been rapping for like as long as I can remember. I started from like battle rap, just battle rapping in high school, and it got to the point to where as though I would walk into the lunchroom and they would tell me like, yo, you can't rap today because these crowds that you draw, and I lied to you not, we used to draw like a lot of, motherfuckers or whatever, so it got to the point where they stopped me from rapping in like school, so I've been doing it for as long as I can remember. What made me pick Tandem is because, you know, Jahlil has the vision, you know what I mean, his vision is global, it's not just local, so and that's my whole thing, worldwide Nero. You know what I mean? I'm about the world. Like, I got to be a household name. And Tandem is going to give me the opportunity to do that. So
with I know a lot of people battle rap, you know, so there's a lot of rappers out there. So what in particular sets Bok apart from everyone else?
Well, I definitely respect the battle rap culture. Like, a lot of people don't know I watch battle rap to this day. You know what I mean? Like, but, what sets me apart is I'm everywhere with it, you know what I mean? Like, if you ask someone who knows me and has heard a lot, like, you know, most of my catalog, you can't really compare me to anyone, you know what I mean? Like, I tell people my influences are Freddie Mercury, and it's people that never heard of Freddie Mercury. Like, that's my main influence, you know what I mean? So, I'm like nobody else, you know what I mean?
So as far as your genre, so if you had to pick a style, so I know you're a rapper, but like I saw you were at the EDM concert. Do you pull any of the other genres into the beats that you have, or should we expect like just hip hop, or kind of what should we expect from the music itself?
I'm well versed in all the arts, but I'm mainly like hip hop and EDM music. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a blend between the two, and I'm going to change the world with those two genres, and it's going to be like a blend that you've never seen before.
So when you go into making music, like what's your inspiration behind the music? Like, what gets you in the zone? Like, you know, what's that? What comes behind it? What's the creativity? Where does that come from?
Well, it's not necessarily about like, you know, I don't go into the studio like, yo, I'm gonna make a club joint. I'm gonna make a joint for the bitches. I'm gonna make a street anthem. Like, music is an emotion, you know what I mean? So I don't even think about genres when I'm recording. I think about sound, you know what I mean? And the emotional connection to that specific sound that stands out to me.
So do you hear the music first and then you write to it, or do you have like your catalog, the lyrics, and you hear music and you're like, all right, that beat, I got the perfect thing for it?
It goes both ways. Sometimes I have the songs already recorded, well, you know, in my head recorded, and I'll go into the booth and like I have a catalog of things that I remember. So it's like I'll go into the booth and I might hear a beat that goes to something that I have stored in my memory, and then other times I might just create something while I'm here, you know what I mean? And it's just, sometimes that's the best way because it's a spur of the moment thing and it's just organic like that. So
what do you hope people get when they listen to your music? Like, what do you want them to take away from you as an artist? Like, if you had to pick out some key words, like when people talk about Bok Nero, what do you want them to say?
I want them to really understand and believe that anything is possible, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a kid from 21st and Dolphin, the hood, and it's like I'm being mentioned in conversations with like Skrillex and Steve Aoki, like, you know what I mean? It's just like I want to be well versed, and I want that kid that grew up feeling like me to know that it really is possible, and you can really do and be whatever you want to be. You know what I mean?
So I hope to see some lasers and some fogs and stuff at the shows. Awesome. So I hear this track playing in the background, loving it already. Do you mind playing just a little bit for us? Give them a little sneak peek, something like that?
Yeah,
all right.
go call me a ghost. I'ma just hop out the phantom one day. So mama, it won't be long. You ever hop out the phantom? I'ma go call me a ghost. I'ma just hop out the phantom one day. So mama, it won't be long. You ever hop out the phantom? I'ma go call me a ghost.
Thank you. That was dope. That was absolutely dope. I cannot wait till the track comes out. So the year just started. You're on your new label. So tell me a little bit about what we can expect from you in 2016.
Well, Tandem is going to be worldwide. We're going to make that a household name, you know what I'm saying? And it's just going to be everywhere. You're going to hear about it, and you're not going to be able to avoid it. We're going to be everywhere. Any genre, so.
Hey everybody, it's Bizzy Bahdee, and I'm here for Press Pause Productions at Tandem Studios in Philadelphia with the newly signed group CRMC. So we have bars, that's. So I'm really looking forward to learning a bit about your group, how you guys got together, why you signed to Tandem in 2016. So give me a little bit of background about you guys and how you even became CRMC.
I'm Barzy King. 20 years old. We came together basically just being in the same city. We from a small city, you know what I'm saying? So everybody pretty much know each other. So me just being a young boy, they just picked me up, you know what I'm saying? And I just been spending with them since. That was around 2010, right?
I'm Fats, aka OGF, you know what I mean? And like he said, pretty much from the same city. Everybody rap, population like probably like 28,000, something like that. So small story. I was rapping. There was a group called Crush Records. I was rapping. Some boy named Mont, he was rapping with us. And he came from Atlanta. He was recording his project called 2010 We Go In. I was recording my project, and the other boy was too. So shout out to Worm and Goy. They was in the studio and heard him laying his work down. So I got a call. They like, yo, you know this boy named Young Bars? He was like 13, 14 then. I'm like, yeah, that's my man. I didn't know that he came back down. So I reached out to him. I'm like, yo, they want you to get down. So he was already rocking with me because he already knew me. So we ended up as a group like that. And after that, it was pretty much history.
So CRMC, can you kind of explain to me what that means? I don't know kind of what it stands for, how you came up with the name?
Well, like he said, it started off as Crush Records, you know what I'm saying? That was the original name. After time grew, we wanted to, you know what I'm saying, reinvent, kind of, you know what I mean? It never hurt, so we added the movie crew, the MC. That came from basically, bro, he always would be like, yo, it's gonna be a movie, you know what I'm saying? Like, we at the studio right now, it's a movie, you know what I mean? Like, you know, a lot of people say it, so we gonna run with the movie crew, you know what I'm saying? So we just added the MC or whatever.
Awesome. So give me a little bit of kind of an understanding about your music, like what's your inspiration behind your music, the message you try to send through your music, or even, you know, just what can we expect from your music and the thought process that goes behind the music that you make?
It's pretty much just real music coming from the heart. You know, music is therapeutic, you know, so just try. Like, you gonna hear the pain, you're gonna hear some fun stuff too. But we pretty much just try to make music for everybody, not just targeting like one audience, like everybody. We gonna make music that make you wanna cry, dance, you feel me? Like pretty much everything.
I like to describe it as a seductive street symphony. You know what I'm saying? How that make you feel though, right?
I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, it's not really though. It's like real touching, but you know what I'm saying? It take you there.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm looking forward to that. You know, I like music with a little bit of story in it, but everybody has like the club bangers and stuff. So I can't wait to hear what you guys have to put out. So if you don't mind, I want to kind of turn this up a little bit, give them a little sneak peek, and then we'll talk about what you want to do for 2016 and whatnot. So. You want to turn it up? Okay, so I like that. So you guys clearly have different styles, but it kind of you play off of each other very well. You know what I mean? So I mean that's pretty dope. I can't wait to hear the rest of it. So with that being said, like listen to that. What can we expect from you guys in 2016? Like what do you hope to see for CRMC in 2016?
Right now, we just basically coming with a whole bunch of different vibes. We trying to break through with a handful of hits, like with, you know what I'm saying, like club bangers, all of that. So we working on a new project now. Basically, I can't wait. I can't wait to just start releasing. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, we're gonna bring something different to the game that has never been seen before. The chemistry with me and him is crazy. Great music, man. We just, want to make the people feel how we feel, vibe how we vibe, and turn up how we turn up, man,
So when people listen to your music, what are you hoping that they get from that? What do you hope if someone had to say, if someone was talking about you in the third person and telling someone about you, what are some key things that you want people to say about you? You know, like what do you want?
When you hear our music, it's like a lot of quotables. So most of the time, it'll be like people saying things that really happens in the everyday life. You know what I mean? Like you could say something that you're really going through, and we just say it through the music. You know what I mean? So basically, a lot of people heard that new CRMC joint. Her joint was so real. Like most of the time,
I think if I was talking about us to someone else, I would say like they lyrical, they got bars, they really could rap. It's a lot of artists in the game that really can't rap. Like we could really rap. We could really make songs. So this pretty much just look out for us, man. Tandem is the team. Shout out to all of the guys that's working hard to really push forward and display us to the world. So shout out to them. That's pretty much it.
So last but not least, so what brought you to Tandem? Like what drew you to Tandem? With all your talent, you decided to place it here. What were some of the key factors? What were some of the key motivators to sign in with Tandem?
Basically, just being in, like Jahlil and us, we're from the same city. And so like we said, back to square one, it's like we all are in the same circle. So once he broke through the door, and his brother Tone, shout out to the Beat Bully, once them two broke through the door, you know what I'm saying, he started his own Tandem thing, you know what I'm saying? He started the whole label from his ground up. He wanted to come back, grab somebody from the city that was really doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? That's where we came in, to CRMC as a duo. And you know what I'm saying? We was already like kind of like a step ahead. So it's like, it only made sense, you know what I'm saying, if you know the story.
Yeah, man, shout out to the 808 guy, man. At first, it was Living Legends. It was a movement, and he had his years of music is incredible. So with him, like he only put his stamp on something he believe in, and it's an honor to be under him and just rep something that he's putting his stamp on, and it's an amazing feeling, man, because I know it's a million rappers out here, so to be chosen to be under Tandem and be under him, it's a blessing.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much for taking the time out of your day, talking to us, giving us a little bit of inside scoop. I can't wait to get the rest of this. It's going to be so awesome. Awesome. Make sure you guys stay tuned. This is going to be dope. Hey everybody, so we're here with Jahlil Beats. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day and helping us close this whole thing out, and I really do appreciate it. So we've been able to speak with CRMC, we've been able to speak with Bok Nero, and I really wanted to kind of get your take, as the label owner, like how did you pick them out, what things you get from them, how, the plans they might have for 2016. So I kind of want to dig into the artist, and then we can talk a bit about studio.
Okay.
So let's start with Bok Nero.
Bok, he's from Philly. My partner Rata found him. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, this kid is dope. And, I heard his music, and I just told Rata, yo, we want to sign him. You know what I'm saying? He's like a cross between like EDM, trap, you know what I mean? He has a really unique voice. He's dope. Yeah, definitely. And with Bok, he already has another deal, and we doing like a joint venture with Steve Aoki's Denmac label. You know what I'm saying? And we about to, well, in March, I think the 17th, we're going on his 20th anniversary tour. So for Denmac. So.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That's an awesome way to kick off the
Yeah,
kick off
definitely.
Tandem. That's like
Yeah.
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, he has a new single coming with Kid Ink. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, actually keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. And CRMC.
CRMC, everybody know. I found them through my brother, the B Bully. You know, he like, you know, Fats is like his brother. You know what I'm saying? So, he just sent me a whole bunch of their music. And at first, I really wasn't really paying attention. I'm like, whatever. But one night, I was just cruising, and I just, you know, popped their stuff in. I had downloaded one of their mixtape, I think called Paradise. I had downloaded it from Dat Piff, and I was checking it out, and they had some heat. You know what I'm saying? So I hit my brother up. I'm like, yo, you know, let's meet up. So I had a meet at my dad's house. You know what I'm saying? I went to my pops, and you know, we just had a little meeting. I was like, yo, man, you know, I'm feeling y'all stuff, and you know, I want to be a part of y'all little movement, whatever I can do. You know what I mean? If I can sign y'all, let's do it. You know, and that's how I got them. Yep.
And so I know they have the new mixtape that just came out, New Levels, New Devils. How was it working on that and getting that released out?
Yeah, we did that pretty quick. You know, we had a deadline. When I launched the label Tandem, we had a deadline to get that music out. So I'm like, listen, no later than January. So they got in the studio for like 2 weeks, and they did like 20 records, and we just picked the best 8 and put them on this tape. Yep.
So what can we expect to see from them this year? So I know Bok's going to be on his tour. What can we expect to see from CRMC this year?
Well, you know, they got the tape out right now that we dropped 2 days ago, New Levels, New Devils. That's on Dat Piff, live mixtapes, my mixtapes, everywhere, High New Hip Hop, you know what I'm saying? But they actually got a single coming with Rick Ross that's crazy. And they got a crazy little bidding war going on from a few labels. We trying to stay independent, but I just want to see how they feel about certain things, you know what I'm saying? They got the videos, they working on a few videos to the tape, and I just want to see where they want to go at, and then we can take it from there. But I definitely want to stay independent and just put the money behind them. Yeah.
Awesome. So I just wanted to touch on the studio. So we're at Tandem Studios right now. Can you tell them a little bit about the studio if they're artists and they're looking to come out, or how everything works here?
Well, you know, this is strictly for the artists. You know what I mean? Every artist that we sign. We're not really trying to make no money out of the studio. But my boy Maul is a partner here. He used to have the Heat Factory. I know he has his room where he has his people come through. I know if we like your stuff, you know what I mean, you send us your stuff and we like it, maybe you can record in here, you can pay to record in here. But most of the artists that come through here is going to be our artists, because I'm going to be in here. I got an A room in here. And, you know, we almost done. We'll be done in about, you know, maybe 2 months. It's gonna be crazy, man. We just trying to make a staple, you know, for people in Philly, in the Chester area, in Delaware, and Jersey to come through, showcase their talent, and get a deal.
So are you looking outside, if someone's outside of this like tri-state area and they wanted to be a part of Tandem, can they solicit, or are we keeping it? They can. How would they go about that? Like, what's the best way for them to get their music to you?
Well, my info is on my Instagram. You know, I got my partner K. At Tandem Music Group. You can find them on Instagram, K_Tandem.
All the links below.
Yeah, K_Tandem, and he's the president of A&R. You know what I'm saying? So he's the one that's looking and bringing all the, you know, dope artists. You know, I got my cuz over here. He's another A&R. You know, Lamar_Tandem. We got a nice big team that really take the time out and look for the artists and look for the producers and writers and singers. You know what I mean? And it's something special.
Awesome. Well, I definitely appreciate you taking the time out to kind of give us a rundown on everything. I definitely look forward to seeing Tandem in 2016 and beyond.
Definitely.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
I appreciate y'all.